Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. We are back here in Minecraft in the heavily edited CrackPack edition. I am, of course, M4J, and we are here in Gardcity, in the bank, which is looking very nice. Still need to actually finish fitting this out properly. I've got this hybrid system set up at the moment, which is making things a little bit difficult. To plan out, so I need to sort of sit down with a piece of paper and a pencil and actually draw it all out properly. But yeah, we are here. I'm very tempted actually to make the stream boss sort of disappear and reappear from time to time, just so that you can actually see what's going on the screen. Settings. Let's do it like that. Okay, and that. One day I will be able to just sit down and enjoy the stream and not have to worry about everything and how it looks. And get that queued up, ready to go. Right, good. Gardcity. So what do I mean by I have a hybrid system set up? Well, what I mean by that is, this is our nerve center, not nerve system, this is our nerve center. This little thing here, we've got the ME controller, we've got 5 drive cages, and we have something like 24 64K storage drives. It's all very nice. And then we've got this big bit here where, you know, all the carrier bots are still coming over and dropping stuff off. This has been a huge project. And by that I mean, last week we set this up. The little thing here for the carrier bots. I did decommission them for, I think it was 1 day, so that the robots could finish building the factory, which I'll show you in just a second. But they've been working, these carrier bots have been working non-stop all day, every day, since last Friday, and this is as far as we've gotten. And by that I mean they are still working, emptying the original system. If I come over here, I will show you to what level we have reached. So for example, up here, titanium ingots, we've still got 116 stacks. Same with the cobalt, 113 refined iron. If I look at, some of these have emptied faster than the others, I'll admit that as well. And then some of these just haven't been emptied at all. If I drop down here, these chests that we set up last time, they're still very much full. Robots are coming to and from picking up all that stuff. What I'm tempted to do, in fact, is here, I'm tempted to put, in fact, have I got the stuff on me? I have. Now that would be very handy. Let's speed up the process a little bit, shall we? So if I put one of these logistics chassis, and then just put some random golden transport pipes, and then select this chassis and stick that into it. Is it going to work? It might do. It might not do. Default should be. Yeah, I'll just do default. Actually, was that working then? No? Okay, there's me thinking I'd found a nice little shortcut, and perhaps I haven't. Okay, we'll revisit this in a second. But yeah, I've got lots of carrier bots out working. Not all of these at a time are shifting, but I put down all of these extra docking stations. Each one of these has a carrier bot on it. Some are working more often than others, I've just noticed. So I'll have to... I don't know whether it's just the fact that there's not enough routes for the robots to take, therefore they just come sit here and wait. It could well be that. I'll put these back on. Maybe sometimes they just need a kick up the backside to get going again. Alright. So yeah, we've got all this going. We've got stuff being emptied from the entire system. All of this stuff here is still in one piece. I'm going to have to put some more conduit or something on this to make it work. I'm not sure what, but something. Something. But yeah, it's going okay. The newest toy that I've been playing around with, if I come into the bank again, walk up to the edge here and look down, that's not what I was expecting to see. That's not what I was expecting to see. 1 second. I'll show you the factory. Oh. This is problematic. This is very problematic. Okay. I don't know what to say. That's not what I was expecting to see at all. What on earth has happened? Something's gone badly wrong with this. Let's go over see if there's a backup folder somewhere. Let's see. I think if there was one, it would be in this folder. Instances, CrackPack, saves. Is there a backup folder? Backups, there we go. So what's today? The 20th of September. Alright, let me tell you what was supposed to happen when I looked down. There was supposed to be loads of stuff going through all the cobblestone and everything here. And as you can see, there isn't. And the reason there isn't is because I'd actually gone through and fitted out the factory. That's all still there, which is good to see. But what's concerning is in here, there was loads of machines, logistics pipes. There was also a connection, in fact you can see where it was there, connecting it to the outside world. And there was a load of machines and everything in here, and it was all starting to get processed. And it's all disappeared. So, what I'm going to do very quickly is save and quit this. So the time now is... So I think this one. Extract to... Just there. This might take a little time. But yes, there's some stuff that's supposed to exist that doesn't exist, and that's quite concerning. So I'm just going to I've probably put this in the wrong place to start with. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. Let's try that again. I'm just going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can rescue it. See if there's a backup file. that will have it all. Because that'd be very worrying if saving and quitting the game, because the game didn't crash or anything like that. I saved and quit, and yet in doing so, apparently I messed something up. I'm not quite sure what, but something. So let's see, saves. Paste that here. I'm going to overwrite this one. And if I go there, there, and there. Let's see what loads up. Because if it's all disappeared, that's very worrying. I keep saying that. Apologies for repeating myself, but it is rather, because that was quite a lot of work. There we go. Okay, so some stuff is moving. Let me just go to the factory. I can see some machines in there. So this is what... Where are you going, by the way? Oh! Okay. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Right. So let me go into the backup folder again. That's interesting. Alright, I'm going to have to be quick here, because I didn't take up the, whatchamacallits, the construction markers from last week. I left them down from when the factory was finished, because I was going to show you what the factory looked like and what it was supposed to look like and things like that. So actually, when I loaded the game up earlier, the builder bots have then gone out and completely gutted. There you go, you can see them working here. They're completely gutting the inside of the factory here. So, save and quit again. I need to get the earlier backup, which is this one. So let's extract you. Just give me 1 second. And yeah, I'm going to have to run like lightning when this loads up now. That's reassuring. Now that I know what the problem is, that is actually quite reassuring. Before that, I'm genuinely scared. Genuinely scared. Okay, so close that window, close that window, close that window. And single player, this one, get ready to run. The only one that matters that I've got to get rid of is the one with the machines inside. The rest of it, I'm not too fussed about. But this one I've got to run. I mean, the rest of it is built, so there's nothing to worry about there. And it's in the same condition as it was when the building was finished. So, quickly turn around, start running. God, they don't hang about, do they? Where's the construction marker? Is it this corner? Got it. How much got bulldozed in that time? That's what I need to know. Oh, wow. They really don't hang about, do they? Alright, I saved some of it. That's the main thing. I saved some of it. I suppose it gives me an opportunity to actually start rebuilding again. Because I wasn't that happy with the overall layout of this anyway, so to give the opportunity to have another go at it, it's not necessarily a bad thing. The towers here, I was quite happy with, so I'm a little bit annoyed that they've gone. Just build this tower back up, like so. I need my logistics chassis. So I can sort of talk you through this as we're going on. So all of these were powered. So I need to do that again. Wait for the lag. Come on. You can all see what I'm seeing, can't you? Yes, you can. Right, good. So I've got to power all these up again. It looks like there's power getting into this now. Yep, good. Alright. Auto compressor, yes please. One there. Stick you back down. And all of these. And then stick these back in. So is it one there, one there, one there, and one there. You need active supplier and provider. Put back in. You are going to be filled to infinite. I think that's right. With some of this and let's just throw these out for now. Some of this. Actually, I need a stack. I need a stack of each, so I'm just going to put these back in for now. Alright, remind me to go clear out the rest of the construction markers before I put the rest of the machines into the other parts of the factory. That is quite annoying. What did I come over here for? Cobblestone. So I need a stack of you and a stack of you. Now there are actually some other flaws with this system. But they're not my flaws, if that makes sense. They're flaws that exist within the mods, which are quite frustrating, but can't necessarily be helped. Let's put that there. Right. So you are going to provide 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. This one I think is already doing that. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This side of things, whoops, also needs to be redone. So I need to get my chassis again. God, I'm slightly impressed with the robots for how quickly they started dismantling everything. I mean that takes some doing, really, doesn't it? Like I said, I'm slightly impressed and slightly pissed off. So let's see, you're powered, you need power. There we go. So my picker bots should be coming over now and salvaging everything. There we go. You're now being turned back into what you need to be turned into. You're going to go there. We're going to put another one up against the wall there. This side also needs to be redone, but I don't have the logistic chassis pipes for it at the moment, so at some point I'm going to have to run back to the bank and get everything I need. So the way the system worked was thus. Cobblestone gets pulled in through the system here and gets pushed up these two towers to the top. The very, very top, where it gets turned into compressed cobblestone. That compressed cobblestone is then pulled back down along the bottom here and then back up into, actually we'll use that tower as an example, into those auto compressed, what they're called, heavy hammers. Auto heavy sieves, sorry. Where they're then converted into gravel. The cobblestone is hammered down into gravel. That then comes back down here to these auto heavy sieves, where it's then, I think I just messed up there actually, with these. My mistake. you're supposed to be these compressed hammers. That's why I got confused. There we go. So yeah, the gravel comes up here, gets turned into... Well, the cobblestone comes up here. Compressed cobblestone gets turned into gravel. That gravel is then pushed back into these, where it's turned into compressed gravel, as you can see here. That then comes down. I'm going to demolish this tower for a second. We will have to rebuild it again momentarily. To these, which are the sieves. It comes in here, gets sieved into all the nice stuff here. And then originally I had a line of auto compressors again, and then above that a line of alloy smelters. But I don't want that anymore, because I don't think that's a very efficient way of doing things. I think what I'll actually do is... Do I have any more of the sieves? Yes, I've got 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remind myself what we've got going on here. Yeah, okay. So we get lots of stuff. I've got compressed gravel. Good. Right, so you're going to have 1 supplier, and I think here, yeah, it is providers. Excuse me, stifling sneezes now as well. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. So you are going to be a supplier, which is going to do bulk 100 of the compressed gravel. Same here, supplier, bulk 100 of the compressed gravel. But these provider modules that I've got all in here, I'm going to be removing, and I'm going to be replacing those with extractor modules. Which does mean leaping, toing and froing between the bank and the factory. Chuck all this stuff back. So I need extractor modules, which are made thusly. So I need redstone. Let's just chuck a load of redstone there. There we go. Extractor module. So the extractor modules work like wooden transport pipes with a redstone engine. So I think it's they pull out 1 item every 5 seconds is the extraction rate. I'm just checking actually, because I'm trying to work out what has and hasn't already been done. Because in here I did have... Yeah, it's gone. Okay. So I need the interface again, which I had set to that type, and I also had I think it was an item sync module. I think it was just that, and then one of the Mark 1 chassis. I think it was actually as simple as that. So you go there, you go there, this goes there, and then you're set to default route yes. So now anything that gets extracted out of extractor modules will automatically come down here to the bank. Right, so to come back in here, everything here is working okay again. That's good. Good to see. So did I make the extractor modules? Yes. I think I did have Mark 3s originally, but I think these ones are actually going to be okay. So if I now go into this, you can see stuff is slowly getting pulled out. very slowly. I think it's one item every 5 seconds. So do you know what? I am going to upgrade that to the Mark IIs, because I think the Mark IIs is one item every second gets pulled out. Which by the time we have this whole thing up and running, that sounds about right. Alright, extractor module Mark II. There we go. Alright, back over this way, up and over there. Okay, so now I can go here and do that. Here, take you out, put you in. Here, take you out, put you in. And then here, just put you in. Same on this side. Take you out, put you in. You out, you in. Just throw you on the floor for now. You in, and then you in. Okie dokie. Nice. And you can see it's all getting hauled out. So everything that was in here. Let's see here. Yep, one item every second is currently getting pulled out. So even the Mark IIIs might be better. But we'll leave the Mark IIs in for now. Some stuff might still get chucked out, like we've got here. That will have to come and be picked up by the rest of the stuff that we've got on the floor here. The robots. Losing all my words. Those builder bots will come in handy in just a second. In fact, you can already see a little sneak peek of it up there. Provider modules, we're going to put all these back into the storage system for now. Okay. Sort out my inventory a bit more. There. So I now need those logistics chassis Mark IIs. Again, there we go. And then I need, what are you? Power supply upgrade. Which is a load of these. Which I need iron chipsets for, which I was in the process of making. Am I still in the process of making? Yes. Good. So that is something else that survived the onslaught from the builder bots. Whoops. Okay. Half go there. Half go there. So we're going to need as many of these as possible. Like so. We need these. Do I have the dynamos? Yes. Cool. That's what I'm missing. And now I'm missing some coils. Let's just take all these dynamos out for the time being. So it's these that I'm missing. Make a stack of those, chuck them in, do this, grab the dynamos, put them there. Okay, now we're out of the other ones. That's fine. Right. So I think what I'm going to do, this factory is just going to be for processing ores. Ores? No. Raw resources. I think that's probably the better way of saying it. So like up to there, should we say? And then up to there, should we say? And then power all of these up. Use this because I think I put 2 in there. Yes, I did. It's a very handy machine to have this. That, and that. So power now runs all the way through there as well. Good. Now I need the auto sieves. The heavy auto sieves. This was the thing I was talking about with the drawback to do with the mod, is you can see here there are 2 items attached, 2 machines attached, but for some reason only one is ever used, and I think that's what this little orange thing here is that's the one that's getting the items and the power. This one, it's got the power, don't start singing the song, but it doesn't seem to be receiving items. I don't know if there's an upgrade for that I'm missing. I don't know whether one of these maybe would do it. Item speed upgrade, disconnection upgrade, or advanced satellite upgrade, fluid crafting, crafting byproduct extraction, placement rules. It says can be applied to all supplier pipes. Placement rules upgrade. Let me Google that. Was it placement rules upgrade? Can only be applied to supplier logistics pipes and allows them to place items in specific slots of the inventory they are attached to. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Fuzzy upgrade. Crafting and basic pipes and crafting and item sync modules. No. These are the power ones here. CC remote control upgrade. Crafting monitoring upgrade. Opaque upgrade. Crafting cleanup upgrade. No, it's none of those. Let me change my Google search really quickly. There you go. How to provide a pipe to 2 inventories. That sounds like what I'm trying to do. You have to use a second chassis pipe. Each pipe can only connect to a single inventory. It's annoying. Alright, well that sort of gives me an excuse to redesign this whole thing anyway. So what I can do now then is have the inside be the ones that are used. And then the outside can be a free walkway still. Alright, auto heavy sieve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Do I still have the compressed gravel? Yes, I do. So you're going to be supplier extractor. Supplier, you're going to be doing that. Let's just do 1 in fact. And set you to bulk 100. Supplier extractor. Supplier extractor. And supplier extractor. And then this side, supplier extractor. Supplier extractor. Supplier extractor. And finally, supplier extractor. Okay. So now, slowly but surely, everything is being extracted. In fact, you can see it all going. I don't know what this is going to do with the frame rate. I imagine it's going to tank it considerably. There are a lot of items moving through these pipes. So we'll see. We will see. I feel like I should be putting some music on as well for this stream. Let me go ahead and do that in just a second. Let's just do all this. Right. We'll put that and that in there as well. Reorganize my inventory. You also need to go in there. Okay. So now I need... well, actually, I need to redesign the towers some more as well. So I need those provider modules again. I won't take these ones. I'm not quite sure why they won't stack now, because they've not been set with specific filters or anything. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to redesign these towers. So let me come up. Got to build the dirt tower again. I did say we'll be building another one shortly. Let me get some music playing first. There we go. Have I got Minecraft muted? Yes, I have. Not sure why that's happened, but there you go. Right, put that there. You should now be hearing the music. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to take out... Actually, it's probably easier if I just take out the pipe thingy there. And same here. Right, so now once this is empty, that one already is empty. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to wait for. What was this set to, by the way? I don't think it says there. So we've got to now wait for this to empty completely. This might take a while, everybody. Talk amongst yourselves. Especially as this, whichever one it is, this one, is not going to be emptied at all. Because it's got nowhere for the gravel to go. So that's the point. I'm going to take you out, and I'm just going to put an extractor module on you. Same with this one, take you out and just put an extractor module on it for the time being. So everything here is just going to get sucked out. Alright, while that's doing that, let me talk you through what else I did between last stream and this one. And it involves Railcraft. So I wanted to set a blueprint. I wanted to experiment first of all to see how much of the Railcraft mod Buildcraft actually cooperates with. So what I mean by that is, would it accept rails? Would it accept stop rails? Would it accept signal blocks? That kind of thing. And I also wanted to create a blueprint, if it did work, to allow us to lay out that big rail route that we dug out weeks and weeks ago now. So I built this. And this is a simple 4-track, slow, fast, fast, slow, with signal gantries split into signal blocks, so you can see where the blocks work and how they work here, and also different types of signals. Now I don't think I've used these dual head ones before. I'm not 100% sure how they work, but I wanted to use them with fast tracks. I think it might have something to do with if there's a diverging track. So we might end up replacing these. The good thing about this whole setup is pretty much everything did work in the blueprint. And in fact, if I run back to the bank, I can show you, because I've already captured the blueprint here. So you can see the stone platforms, which is what the... this is an elevated blueprint, by the way. So this is where it's built on viaducts or bridges, whatever it might be. So all of those were captured in the blueprint. The gravel, which is the ballast for the track, also was. The track itself was, except the holding tracks weren't. So that's fine, because you can just go and fill in the gaps. Black coloured cobblestone, which is the bits between the tracks. I used coal when I built this in vanilla, but I'm using black cobblestone now. Metal posts, which were the gantries that the signals were hanging from. And then coloured cobblestone, which is what the signal block, the controllers and the receivers were sitting on top of. So all of that got captured, which I'm actually quite surprised at. Pretty much all of that is vanilla, apart from the stone platforms and the coloured cobblestone. So I was quite impressed. So what that means now is when I place all this down, this block or this track won't be here, this won't be here, and the signals won't be there. So I'll have to go through and place those. But you can always tell where they go by the gaps, and also the colour of the ground, which is why I actually put different coloured cobblestone where the receivers go. Now, one thing I do have to do before I can continue with this is stone platforms here are great, but they're only for elevated sections of track. I'm actually going to use solid stone underneath, and then something else along the side. So I will end up having to rebuild all of this, because I know as soon as I dig this platform out, the gravel's going to drop and the track's going to drop. So I'll come back and do that in just a second. I just want to see how this is getting on. I'm on the wrong side. There we go. Come on. Come on. God blimey. And pull you out. And then it was this one, wasn't it? If I can throw you in there, and then I can pull these out. Okay. This and this I might as well just leave there for now. I think these actually keep their inventory. So if I destroyed this now with all this stuff inside, I think it does actually keep it. I don't want to risk it in case it doesn't. But it might do. But anyway, everything's getting pushed back into the bank. Which is what's happening here as well. As you can see, everything's going back into the bank. Which I think is really cool, because we can use that as a buffer storage system now. Particularly for this stuff here. So instead of... say this, we got apatite, we got flint, we got coal. That doesn't need to get compressed now. I did it before to make more storage space, but I don't need to do it now because we've got loads of storage space at the bank. So I'm happy to let that go pushed back into the system. The ores will also get pushed back into the system, but then will immediately get sucked out again to go into the compressors. So I'm actually perfectly happy with that. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to redesigning all this. It's not the prettiest. I need to make more use of these towers as well. And make better use of these towers. I think I might use the towers for smelting instead. I think that'll work better. We'll see. We'll see. Right, tell you what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for all of this. Is I'm going to go capture that second blueprint for the railway. So at least we can start getting that going. I will somewhere have a chest set up with all the items that we need getting pushed into it. And then maybe have auto crafting, start auto crafting stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to chuck all this in here for now. Need the blueprint still. Chuck all this in. Anything to do with logistics pipes, essentially. Anything to do with the factory. I'm going to push in. Okay. Now I need stone. Which we have got some of, thank goodness. We've got lots of compressed cobblestone coming in. I think that should be enough, what I've got there. Okay. So the way I'm going to do this is like so. I'm going to dig out all the dirt. And I'm going to go a block down as well. Like this. That's already set up as well, which is good news. I'm going to come along and just dig all this out. That's where I love my pickaxe, when I'm having to do things like this. I like my shovel as well, of course, but... in fact, I like all my tools. I like all my tools almost equally. You might have noticed this is quite a wide permanent way that we've got set up here. I think it's something like 9 blocks wide. So it's quite a big structure that we're building here. But because it's only 2-3 blocks tall, it's going to be quite easy for the builders to actually come along and plonk it all down. Which I think is going to help out a lot in the future. Right, stick all this down. Bear with me just 1 second, actually. There we go. Apologies for that. Alright, back to it. Dig all this out. I wish my shovel had a bit more durability on it. I might see if I can put a diamond modifier on it, because I think that would increase durability. I have to check that actually. That'll make a big difference, particularly when I'm doing big digging out projects like this. I mean, what I could do is use a filler block and some landmarks and dig it out that way, but I feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit. So long as I'm in daylight, the shovel does fix itself. Good old ball of moss. I mean, does it tell me how many modifiers I've got left? I don't think it does. Alright, I need to wait for my shovel to repair itself. Oops. Here come my pickerbots. I love my little fleet of robots. They're so cool. Wow, there's a lot of robots. So all those robots, I actually thought I'd lost a lot of my pickerbots because I just couldn't see them on the map, or, you know, I walked around a fair bit, couldn't find them anywhere. But I guess they still existed. This is the area I went around looking for them. I guess they're all just out collecting stuff, because they are still here. Pretty much all of them are still here. Alright, so I'm going to do the ones under the rails first. Because, I mean, as you can see, these are going to be the most annoying to do. Might as well get them out of the way first. Let's get rid of that pile of dirt. Let's get rid of that coal ore as well. So I can pick up the gravel and I can pick up the stone. So this is kind of, I mean, it's not high-speed rail per se, but it's higher speed rail. That's how I've got this set up. One problem with this is I just didn't quite leave enough of a height. No! Oh, that's what I was afraid of. These robots are too efficient. I've gone and picked up all the stuff that I didn't want them to pick up. That's fine. I can live with that. Okay, and then up here. Let's zoop around here, pick up all this stuff, and then hop around here quickly and pick up all this stuff. Cool. Right, now I've got to dig up all this gravel. There we go. Some of it got turned into flint, unfortunately. We didn't reclaim it all, but that's okay. Okay, so now I can start replacing this first lot with stone. Therefore, our rails will be built on a firm foundation from here on. I was going to design some cool viaducts as well. I might still do that, because I can easily build them alongside the rail. So like along here, just put a nice facade. Same on the other side. There we go. Right, swap back to the gravel. There we go. Shovel is slowly repairing. So I think the factory, I was going to fit out the factory today, but I think I'm going to go away between now and next week with a pencil and paper and actually design it properly to get the most efficiency with the space available. So I should have done that first. You know, that's really where I've gone wrong. Should have designed it first and then built it. But I wanted to show off the robots, essentially, is what happened there. So fixated on doing that. Alright, that's quite convenient actually. Yeah, might as well put that one down there. Did I mention this? There's 2 blocks. This is 2 blocks worth on the slow lines and 1 block worth on the fast lines. Obviously the fast lines you want trains further apart for stopping distances, so that's what this is all about. I also haven't taken into account station designs. I will do that. I'll build another blueprint. I'll connect it to the end of this one, I think, rather than replace this one. So I can get a better idea of how it should look. Right, track. And my jetpack's run out. So I'll be doing a little bit of toing and froing here as I collect resources and wait for my shovel to repair. That's the main one really, is waiting for the shovel to repair. Unless I grab a second shovel. I could well do that, just for life in general rather than just for this particular project. When I say life in general, I mean on the game, not real life. I'm not going to walk around with a shovel every day. Okay. Bad joke. Oh, by the way, trying to place these black gantries at night is a nightmare. And not a nice spooky nightmare. I mean an actual bang your head on the desk because you keep placing things in the wrong place type nightmare. First time in a long time I've had to place torches just so I could see what I was doing. I will turn mobs back on as well at some point, I promise. Because it is giving me a bit of an easier experience not having to worry about zombies and creepers, especially creepers. I mean, god bloody hell. Build all this stuff and then watch it get blown up by a creeper. No thank you. Alright, there we go. And place the stone. Alright, shovel's up to a good condition again. If I can just get through these last 4 rows. Then I won't have to worry about digging anymore. Sorry, I stopped halfway through that sentence then. I don't know why I did that. It's giving the robots something to do here as well, which is good stuff. Yeah, those carrier bots, they're not slow. They can carry a stack at a time as well. It's just so much stuff that I had in storage that I didn't even realise. It's taken a week, and it's probably going to take another week or so before the old storage is empty. I just had a thought, actually. Should I put that extractor on the storage drawers again? I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. It's not worth it. Use my pickaxe for dirt for a little bit. It's a bit slower, but the pickaxe has got more durability. I like how I'm actually keeping the grass blocks as well, because I've got silk touch on this pickaxe. Clever stuff. I love my little helpers. One thing that would be really cool, I don't know if this actually exists yet or not, but if you wore like a backpack with a docking station on the back of it, so you could request items and a carrier bot would bring it over to you. That would be really cool. I would love that. That'd be amazing. Actually, I'd really like that. Someone who's better at making mods than I would ever be get onto that job. That'd be an awesome mod. Or if it does already exist, let me know. Right, we're going to do 3 at a time here now. And yes, the robot's going to pick it all up, so I'll have to come back and go back to the bank and restock. As you can see, apart from these rows that I keep missing, we are actually progressing. Did I? No. Just make sure I'm definitely underneath it before I do that. Okay. Nearly done. Well, nearly done for phase 1. Phase 2 is replacing it all and putting the track back in. And then phase 3 is coming up with an idea for the sides here. Some kind of fence, I'm thinking. And it could end up just being stone fences along the sides. We'll see. Alright, cruising along nicely. Whoops. Let's just skip back to this for a second. It's much faster using the hammer. The only drawback to it, and the thing I don't particularly like about it, is you really have to get it in the middle. Because if you just misskew it slightly, you end up getting rid of something that you didn't mean to. And that's really frustrating. Alright, let's just use the shovel on this. I'll keep an eye on it. Yep, the robots have certainly been kept busy. They probably thought they had the opportunity to clock off soon, but nope. Not when I'm about. Yeah, nicely done, shovel. Okay. Whoops. There we go. And then along the end here. And then down this way. Like that, and then along this one. How many more? 3 rows left? Not bad. Might as well go back this way now. Gosh darn it. Alright, and then finally this one. So now we have a firm foundation in which to build our railway. Sweet. Alright, now I've got to go get gravel and the track. So first of all, shovel that back in. Already got some gravel, but I'll grab some more. Couple of those. Stick the stone platform back in. All the locking track. I think I called it a holding track. I think it used to be called a holding track. And then they changed the name to locking track. It's the same thing. It does the same job. One of the modes is holding mode. Okay. Doobie-doo. There. Use the pickaxe on these. Alright. Switch to the locking tracks. Was it one there? Oh yeah, this is the other thing. So, a receiver sends a redstone signal to the track next to it. So, in other words, if the signal's green ahead, it will send the receiver here a green signal, which will then send a redstone signal to this track and allow the train to go. So for this one, I obviously couldn't put it on this side because it might accidentally activate this track as well as this track. So I had to put it on the inside, which is why they're kind of opposite each other here. Okay. And then, yeah, the signals are just set up the way they're set up. I think they look quite cool like that. Obviously, they won't be flashing red all the time. There we go. And then this side. Like that. And then this side. Like that. Looking good. And then, finally, dig up all this as well. And replace it with, most likely, it's going to be stone again. The other thing is the signal blocks on the fast lines are a uniform 30 blocks long. On the slow lines, it's a bit trickier. I had to put them like this. Mainly because of... You can see here, hang on, yeah, this track here lines up with this locking track, and then this one here lines up with that locking track. So the blocks are the same size either side, they're 14 blocks long, but then there's these two blocks in the middle, 15 and 15 I suppose, depending on, I mean yeah, that's basically it. Just so that they are the same, so like 2 slow blocks equals 1 fast block, that's the way I had to do it. I could have done it 31 for the fast trains, which is what it originally was, and then I brought it down to 30 for the signalling reasons. I'm not even sure if signals can carry over a 30 block length actually. I need to check what the distance limit is, because we might have to redesign this anyway, which will be a little bit annoying. We'll find out in a little bit. I mean, I could technically test it now. Link signals into signal blocks. There we go. So I can do U and U. Oh, there we go. So that works. What about U? Right the way down here to U. Yeah, signal block not valid. That's a little concerning. I might have to split this into two as well. Which actually, with this system now, isn't that difficult to do, because the gantries are already there. So I could very easily do that. And then I'll have to put one here and one there of the receivers. But yeah, that's perfectly doable. Alright, so I need now was it stone platform, which was stone post. That's what I need. So I need actual stone first and foremost. So let me put this and all of the gravel back in. Grab some stone, not glowstone. Thank you. Just stone, and then stone post, which is this, which is rebar, which means I need to make more rebar, which means coming over to this. So is it that, and that? Take that out. I'll let that get all cooked up. I'll keep the rebar there for now, actually. Grab that lot. Like that. Need a little bit more. And I'll do a little bit more for luck. There we go. Right. Place the stone, and then we place that on top. This will stop people, animals, mobs from being able to get on the tracks. I do actually have a level crossing design, which I need to reuse as well. I have to try and take a blueprint of that, perhaps. It's actually over by Guard Square Station. It's quite a cool design, actually. I was really impressed when I got it working. It does eat into the road a little bit, though, so the logistics pipes at that point will have to dip down underground. Alright, that's that done, and then here... Yeah, I'll leave that like it is, actually. Like that, and then you... all of these along to there, like that, and then all of these along to there. Right, we'll take another blueprint of this one. So you are not elevated, you are ground. And we'll stick a blueprint in. I'm about to say, where's my blueprint gone? There we go. Come over here. Into here. Just check to see if it is working. There we go. Right, so in theory, if I get some construction markers and start placing these down, we can actually start building these, which I think is pretty cool. Throw all this back in here, because you don't need it right now. Stick you back up there. you know what, something else I'm really tempted to do? Whoops. It might not work, but what I was going to do is get a load of wooden transport pipes and stick them on the top of, or the front of all these barrels, and actually have the carrier bots deliver components, but I think it will just end up causing like a chain. It will link them all together. So I could put facades on them. I mean, that could work, but even then it might cause some problems, so I don't think I will do that. This is cooking up some ingots. We have still got the charcoal in there. Good, good. That's still producing cacti every now and then. So yeah, I actually want to create some more blueprints. I've got some more blueprints. There we go. And then get the construction markers as well. Like that. We only need one bridge one, I would say, because there aren't going to be that many bridges along the route. But yeah, hopefully we can start getting the railway routes built. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how well the bots will work with the distance, which is one reason why that's not what I wanted. There's a world anchor. I might creative spawn in some admin anchors just to keep the whole world loaded at all times. We'll see about that. We'll see. For now though, I'm going to grab some more supplies. No, it is a supplier that I wanted. Yeah, that one. Okay, and then I need a chest. So I want an iron chest, which is that. And then I want a gold chest. Where are they? There they are. Which is... Have we run out of gold? That's slightly problematic. Alright, we'll take an iron chest for now. That should have enough. Supplier logistics pipe, yep. And then I want gold transport pipe. And then I want just a stack of logistics pipes as well, in case. And then I want a wooden transport pipe. In fact, we'll take all of those as well. Some docking stations. And then... what else? Gates. All of those. And then I think we will also take some of those power transportation upgrades as well. So here's what we're going to do. So Guard Square Station is here. And then the main line that we're going to be following is this one up here. So we're going to start off with, so it's that, it's then out one and out another one. I should have brought some dirt. Can't believe I didn't bring dirt. Such a dumb thing to do. Right. So we're going to build some scaffolding. You're going to go there. And I think if I put you there and you on top. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm bottling it a second. Hang on. Let me do the calculate. Sorry, I know I keep running backwards and forwards. My apologies. I think it's down one. I just want to check to be absolutely sure. The architect table is on a level. Okay. And actually it's the bridge one that I want first. Thinking about it. Did I bring the bridge one? Elevated. I was looking for bridge for a second there. I got really worried. I thought, oh, please don't tell me I overwrote it. It's all good. I've got it. Okay. So it's down here, down the stairs, through here. And then, where are we? Did I move it? Okay, so the construction marker goes on the end here, and then it will start building. But before we do that, there's one little thing. That's an even number, actually, isn't it? Is it? Maybe it's not. And at this point I need to dig down. Whoops. Freight tunnels. Forgot about them. Need to keep digging down. Basically until I get to the other side of the station, and then I need to dig straight up again. Oh, lag. Lag, lag, lag. Right, lag's gone away. Need to light these tunnels up a bit better as well. Hello, what's this? Ah, yes. I remember this. So if I just jump this way a second. I need to get rid of something. Do you know what? I'm actually just going to open these tunnels up again because we haven't got mobs at the moment, so. And those bricks could be used for other buildings in the future. Right, so it's the middle section here, along here, along here, along here, along here. So here, I'm going to dig down. out like that, and then start digging back this way. There we go. Alright, so here I'm going to place this. With this beastie on top. And you are going to supply that. We'll need to come back and do that in a second actually, because we haven't got anything on us at the moment. So I'm going to do every 9th tile is going to be a logistics pipe, just to make sure that everything does still come through where it's supposed to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, 8. And then 9. Except I now need to dig through here to get down. There we go. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Actually, I can jump back up again here for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dig that out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and something else. Okay. Good. So this is going to be where our builder bots are going to pick up all the resources from. So now we need to make sure that there are plenty of access points. So one there, one there, one there, one there. I would put one here, but it's going to do that. So what I could do actually is... This could take forever. Come on. I mean, that wasn't too bad actually. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, you bloody robot. There we go. There, 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 and there. And then you can go on the front there. So we can have 5 points. Actually, we can have more than 5 points, can't we? If I do this correctly, because if I do that, and then I'm going to have to lift this up one. Are you stuck? Get out the way, dumb robot. Move it or lose it, buddy. Alright. Go to the stone. Get rid of the track. So, if I do this, and I'll do another one for luck. That's probably my new catchphrase, actually, saying stuff like that. Let's go to that robot. Alright, and then you go on top. Like that. We won't add all the stuff there just yet, but we will go that, 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 and that. And then if I put the gates on the ends, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then configure them, so items in inventory. Let's just chuck some stuff in there for a second. Why is it not giving me the option to provide items? Don't tell me it doesn't work with this type of pipe. This type of chest, sorry. That'd be absolutely heinous if that is the case. Oh, balls. Dirt, go away. Alright, let's go get another chest. Just a bog standard run-of-the-mill chest. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to clear out my inventory slightly. And pick up some other supplies. So I need things like... what was it? It was that, and that. Just chuck those in. Pull out the rebar. There we go. Chuck that back in. So let me just grab a normal chest, and I will also grab that iron chest when it comes back, if it comes back, that is. I hope this works. I'll be really annoyed if it doesn't now. Alright, down here. I was going to pick up supplies, wasn't I? Oh, never mind. I'll do that some other time. Alright, over here. Ah, the other chest is still here. Good, good. Right. Up. No. Did not mean to put that there. Let's just put you there. Pick you up. You go on top. Like that. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, put you there. Items in inventory. What am I doing wrong now? Items in inventory. Provide items. Why is it suddenly not working? Need another example. What am I doing wrong? Oh, hang on. I know why. I know why. That's actually kind of clever if it's the reason I think it is. Right, like this. You need to put the docking stations on first. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 times 5. We can have 20 robots working from this one chest at any one time. Which I think is pretty impressive. A lot of robots. Right, and then that one there, and that one there. Right, now if I go there, 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 and here. Now I should be able to do items in inventory, provide items. Items in inventory, provide items. Items in inventory, provide items. There's a robot actually coming to do its job. Good for goodness for that. Come on. Items in inventory, provide items. Wrong way. Items in inventory, provide items. Did I do this one? Yes. And I did this one. Ow. Yes. Right, so if I now put some rail in there, let's say. And then if I go and dig up some stone. What I can now do is come over here with my wrench, click on this, and say bulk 50 stone. And rail. And then actually cut that out. Can I pick it up? Probably not. I might have done actually, I'm not sure. Chuck that on the ground. Let's just throw the robot on the ground. Robots are actually quite expensive, but they're also quite indispensable. Indispensable? Dispensable. Dispensable. That's probably the right word. Anyway, so yeah, track stone. Is it requesting? Yes, it is. Look at that. You can see it coming along. Hey! Nice. And now there is items in the chest. Now what I might do, instead of bulk 50, is do bulk 100. See if that works. Right, so what else do I need? Coloured cobblestone, the posts, stone posts, metal fences, which I was just making. See, I managed to pick up that robot again. There are worse things in the world, I suppose. Right, so chuck that back in, that back in, that back in, that, and that. Reorganize all of this. So it's track I've already done. The posts, the black metal post and the stone post. I'm surprised there's not more of them actually. I need to make more of them. The coloured cobblestone. One of those. One of those. Gravel. I think that's everything. I think that is actually everything. Alright, let's just follow this along again. So this logistics pipe, I am going to leave... I was about to say leave it here, but actually I might not. This might be a temporary thing. I might have it stop in that little refueling area underneath the building, so that coal and water can get provided to the engines. Right, yeah, that's not full. Let's do full. See if that works. So we got at least one of everything. One stack of everything, which is about right. And this track that we did have, I could put back. I'll give it a minute. There's... is that stone? That might be gravel, actually. Yeah, it's gravel. There we go. There is stuff getting pulled through now. Good, good. It's all working. Alright, we're nearly done with the stream, actually. It's nearly 2 hours already. It's actually flown by, considering. Alright, hop up here. Into here. Let's grab these metal posts. Grab that metal post. I need more iron ingots. I'm going to do something with this broken iron ore as well. Not just yet. Can I build another rolling machine? What do I need? Pistons. Planks. Never enough planks. We'll just do that for now. Right, that. Put you back in there for now. Right, pull that up. Swap to this. Remove that. Might use these actually. Might use these. Grab another one of those, and then I need the modules, which was what? 2 providers, 2 active suppliers. Okay, and then I need 1 lot of iron. And then I need a logistics pipe. Okay. So what I'm going to do is as follows. I'm going to put... actually I need gold. Transport pipes as well. And I also need... one of these. Let's just put one of the blueprints in there for now. Okay, so there. It's going to come up twice. Oh no, up once actually. Up once. And then you're going to go there. And then we're going to have one there and one there. You're going to have that. Put onto it. You're going to have that. You're going to have that. And then you're going to have that. And you're going to have that. Now I've got the provider ones, but what I actually need is the extractor. Just these ones will be fine. Okay, so you're going to be... let's get more iron. To do this. Right. You're going to be rebar. Like so. And you're going to be the fences. Like so. And then here I'm going to do that and that, where you are requesting bulk 100 of those. Actually no, bulk or full. Full's fine. And then you are going to be that and that, where you are also going to be full of those. Now, is this working? Well, the extraction is. I have a feeling that the putting in isn't currently. I wonder why that could be. Let's just do... infinite for a second. See if that works. Alright, infinite does work. We're going to end up with too much iron trying to go in. Probably not, actually. There we go. So now we've got the rebar, and we've got the fences being produced. Right, so if I come back over here and do post. Stick all those in there, and then grab the fence. No, not the fence. This one. And do that. And I think we can place our first... so we've got 360 stone platform. And to do the elevated... that one. We need 326. And how much do we have? We need 326. And we've got 360. So we can do it. We can bloody well do it. So I think, to end the stream, we should place our first construction marker. And see if the bots actually come off over here and start building. How full is this chest now? It's got nothing. Come on. Set it to infinite. Watch the horde. Be like 7th day on 7 Days to Die. Is it coming? Is anything coming? I mean, it might take a while. Yeah, here we go. So it's all gravel by the looks of things at the moment. I think I saw some stone in there actually. Slowly but surely. There's some rail. There we go. So we've got the steady flow now. Sweet. Did I ask stone platform to be put in here? I did not. Oh crap, need to do that quickly. Oh, there's some here. How convenient. So yeah, the station platform design is going to use stone platforms, as well as metal platforms, depending on what type of station it is. So I'm going to throw you there. Alright, and now I'm going to do the grand finale of construction marker and the elevated blueprint. There. And that actually, because I just saw how close we were to the edge of the river on the other side. I'm going to move it over one. Actually, maybe two. Oh, I'm dithering again. Bear with me. There. Because that takes us nicely to just here, where I'm going to put the first ground. Oh crap, that's the wrong one. Wait. Wait. Sorry. Sorry, bot. Elevated. Right, now you can start digging away. That's it. Come back. Alright, this chest is now full of stuff. Hopefully it's full of enough of the stuff. Alright, so while you're doing that, I'm going to set up the second one. There. Which does actually technically need to be elevated again. So you know what? I'm not going to do that one yet. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'll do that off camera. Why is there only one robot building? Don't tell me that's all we've got now. One lousy robot. Before we end, I am going to do this and this, and set up an anchor. Come on. Admin anchor. I'm just going to pop you there. So that should keep all this spawned in now. Go on, robot. Is this? Oh, it's metal platform. And it loses its colour when it gets destroyed as well. That's really annoying. Right, I know the other building robots work because they all swarmed on the factory just now, didn't they? I say just now, it was like 2 hours ago, but you get my point. So my question now is, where are they all? Alright, I'm going to leave this one here. Oh, there's another one. So I'm not going to leave this one here. I'm not going to sit and watch both of these guys work. Alright, how are we doing for time? Coming up just to 2 hours now. Well, I think then this will be a good place to end. Let me pause the music. Okay. And I'll get OBS up, and I'll also get Streamlabs ready to play the credits, even though there's no one really to name in the credits. We might as well still have it run. Okay, so you get an idea now as to how this is going to work. Between now and next week, I'm going to go and place more of the factory, so more of the machines. I'm also going to get the smelting and everything set up again, although I think, I mean, I say that, I might put a temporary run of alloy smelters somewhere, but ultimately I think the smelting needs to take place in a different building. Maybe the next city block along from the factory, just so it's all relatively close together, and that's just so that we're not trying to cram too much into a small space, because the factory is actually quite small when you break it down into the 4 separate rooms. So it might make more sense to do it the way I've just said instead. What else am I going to do? I'm also going to place some more of these construction markers down with the elevated blueprints, which means I need to somehow copy the elevated blueprint. Taking just one was probably a poor idea. Actually, I suppose what I could do once this one has finished is I can put the architect table down here with the landmarks and take some more blueprints of this this example, and then use that one instead. I'm also a little bit concerned that this chest is not big enough. So again, apologies to those of you who don't like cheating, but I'm going to get the biggest size chest possible, just to make sure that we definitely have everything we need. So let's... I'll get the crystal chest so you can see what's inside it too. Alright, get ready for stuff to spew everywhere. There it all is. I'm going to pop this down like so, and then chuck all this stuff back in like that. The rest of this stuff, you know what, I'll leave it for the robots to sort out. Alright, did I delete any of the pipes? No, I didn't. Good, good. So yeah, I'm going to start wrapping up now. I'm going to get the end screen ready, which it looks like it is, which is fantastic. And just as the robots finish off here and start going to collect supplies, I think they're nearly done. Should we sit and wait for them to finish? I think if they're going to be quick, I'll sit and wait for them to finish. I'll also use this as an opportunity to promote tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow is my debut playing Tabletop Simulator. I've never played it before. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. Kurt bought it for me. Not played it yet. So, I'm not sure what game we're going to play within Tabletop Simulator. All I know is we are going to be playing Tabletop Simulator. So, look forward to that. I'm sort of looking forward to it, I suppose. It'll be an experience. It'll be an experience. I think one of the games we were talking about was Monopoly. So we might end up playing that. I don't know where the bots are going now. This is definitely ready to start building though, isn't it? Let me just go find out where the bots are. Do you know what? I'll do that off camera. I'll do that off camera. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Those of you that have. It's a bit quiet on Twitch. I'm not too happy about that, but I won't dwell on that too much at this point. What I will say though is if you're watching this back on Twitch after the stream is finished, then be sure to hit the follow button, and you can also subscribe as well if you'd like to. If you are watching this on YouTube, then please do subscribe and hit the big thumbs up as well, so I know that you are liking the content. It really does help a lot when people do that. Besides that, there's another robot over here. Are you going to charge, or are you actually picking up supplies? Besides that, comment down below with ideas. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. That's always a big help as well. Anything else that you can think about to do with this series as well, please do let me know. It's always greatly appreciated when people get in touch with useful advice. But yeah, that's it for me. So thank you very much once again for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon, and enjoy the credits. Let me just get my laptop ready to actually make sure that the credits are running properly. Thank you very much. See you next time.